get started at this in 2022 induction ceremony for Yuma High School Hall of Fame.
Since I was teaching here since 2004 to 2020, and I was a physical education teacher, and I was the department chair for the physical education department. I walked through the Hall of Fame every single day. I saw it every single day. Very honored because you're joining people that are in the NFL, people that are just legendary people. So very honored, truly blessed.
Feels great. I'm glad to do this because it's something maybe someday maybe one of my children will come through, grandchildren will come through here, and able to see their grandfather, great-grandfather accomplishment at this school. So it was a good school for me, and I'm willing to tell everybody that.
My dad treated sports like a career, and so I think from the time he was in high school, when he played football and wrestled and did gymnastics and was a lifeguard, I think he treated that as a way to better himself, and that's what he carried through the rest of his life.
In swimming, we swam in Carver Pool, and we had to wear wetsuits often. And when we weren't in our wetsuits, the corrugated aluminum building at the end of the pool would warm up, and we'd all jump out of the pool and lean up against that building during practice. One of my highlights was I actually kicked the ball into the stadium in the bleachers during one of the football games.
Well, actually, all of my moments in sports, I had a great moment in football where I was All-State, went to the All-Star team. I had a great moment in track where I was two-time state champion in long jump. Still have the record of 25 3.5 from 1967. It still stands to this day. So that was a good accomplishment. That I'm especially the long jump record, because it's still here from '67.
We won 2 state championships as a team in 2018 and 2020. What sticks out the most is in 2018, it came down to the very last match of the state wrestling tournament. We were down by 5.5 points. We had our heavyweight in the state finals. Our heavyweight had lost to the guy the year before 7-1, and he had gotten pinned by the guy that he was wrestling in the finals a month before that. So he has to pin the guy in order for us to win a state title. And obviously the odds were stacked against us because they lost to him twice prior. But in the second period, he lateral dropped the kid to his back and he pinned him, and we won a state championship by 1/2 of a point.
It makes me very proud that my dad is being acknowledged for his skill and tenacity and perseverance. So I'm really pleased that I was able to do this.
Yes, my football coach, Frank Thomas. My basketball coach, Bob McClendon. My track coach was Harry Needham. All 3 of those people had great influence on me.
Oh, definitely. The kids here at Yuma High are great, hardworking, dedicated, committed. We took those guys all over the state. We took them all over, the Southwest here. We took them all over the country to get them experiences that they typically normally wouldn't have. So I would have to say, the students, they definitely bought in. My athletes bought in to what the vision that I had, and that definitely was something that stands out.
My parents, I would say, were the biggest impact for me. They started the original swim team here in Yuma at Abe Marcus Pool called the Arizona Sidewinders. So I would say that my biggest influence in swimming would be my parents.
Well, I have to say, as I was growing up, my father always encouraged both myself and my brother to play sports because it accomplished a few things. It helped us to have focus. It helped us to learn how to work as a team. It helped us to build strong relationships that we could carry forward through our lives, and it helped us to learn new skills. So all of those things are reasons to play sports in high school and any other time in your life.
Think about the team first. Always be a team player. Don't be selfish, and most of all, work hard. Just because the coach called a practice, do a lot of things on the weekend yourself. Learn how to coach yourself in your discipline and in your work habits.
The biggest thing is you got to be committed. Anything that you do, be committed. You know, go to practices. You know, after practices, work on whatever you're going to do. Be dedicated to your sport. Be dedicated to your schoolwork. Be dedicated to your family at home. Those are all different things. You know, you kind of have like a three-tiered approach. You know, you got school, you got athletics, and then you got outside in the community. So if you could dedicate yourself to all three of those, you know, you might not be successful at first, but success will come. Definitely, it'll come.
I just enjoy it. Sports is a great deal. A lot of friendships, a lot of friends down the road that you had from high school. But enjoy it. Do it as fun, and it'll turn out great for you your whole life.